Hey everyone, today we're back in the custom pack. What I wanted to do with this custom pack is something a little bit different from what I've done in the past. I wanted to mess with the tapir, but I didn't want to do anything necessarily like completely meta. I wanted to maybe throw what I like to call the unexpected tapir, and maybe they're not as unexpected as I thought because there might not be these crazy uses that I'm thinking. I didn't want to research like what people were using tapir with or anything like that before I ran it. I just wanted to make it pretty simple so I can still use the tapir, but still ensure the team was going to be strong enough in custom pack. So on that note, I do use some meta forms of scaling that are very, very good. It's the Starfish and Sea Anemone. I don't use them together, I use them separate. So there's going to be two runs here. This main run here, we're going to do one form of scaling. The bonus clip, you'll see another form of scaling. And it's pretty cool how it all works out. The tapir, basically, you use the 4-squad scaling, and you use the tapir just like you would a macaque or a robin or a leviathan, which I am not using in this. This is not a leviathan team. We are just going to use the owl. Keeping it simple, keeping it just, something easy. And something I do with the owl is I'll bring it in my team, but I won't go down to a 4-squad unless I get it at least to level 2. So yeah, building the team, it kind of like, you kind of wait till a certain point and then you just go all in. So we get 2 owls here immediately and a sea anemone, so immediately it is on. So I decide, okay, I can just sell that, keep the beta fish, hopefully find a pill, but I made a mistake in this custom pack. I actually didn't have pill, I think. It's like one of the first and only custom packs I've probably ever not had pill. Oh, that was a lot of weird words in a weird order. So you see, I still don't realize that I don't have pill. So I'm stacking beta fish. I get a beta fish from the stoat. So level 2 beta fish, just praying for a pill. A pill is not going to show up. Ridiculous. I guess it helps us in battle, even though we lose. So maybe it shows how strong the combo is. I don't know. So taking stats, it's all looking great. Lobster shows up. Lobster's great. Yeah, we'll swap around for the lobster there. Maybe I realized the pill wasn't in, so the lobster, I was like, okay, I can at least pivot out of it with the lobster. Hopefully get the level 2 sea anemone and go from there. And yeah, you get to this point in a run, it's pretty lucky that the run survives. Usually a run will not survive, and I just gamble, take a flashlight, figure I'm just going to go for any stats I can. Pretty lucky with a couple buy sells, and there's some sea anemones, and I don't freeze that one. I just figured level 2, I gotta get this team rolling. Gotta get the tapir and the other unit that I want in here. Which, on that note, the tapir. So obviously you want something that's going to be relatively strong. In the case of this unit where we have sea anemone and owl, we just want, yeah, something that's gonna be able to be strong with the tapir stats. And I guess that's pretty much it, just the standalone tapir. I was trying to think of like other things that are going on, but that comes in the bonus clip. So we go down to 1 heart, and usually runs like this just fizzle out and do not survive. So level 3 shows up, decide to take the coconut, and just decide to continue scaling the owl and the lobster, which is pretty crazy. End turn with the crow from our level 2 lobster, so still looking to pivot the team. Luckily the coconut is just huge value, so you can just absolutely mow through the team. And yeah, zebra's the best buy sell you can see. Froze 2 chocolates here, so I really wanted the unit I was looking for, which is obviously either tapir or I would have preferred reindeer is the one I was looking for, because I wanted the lobster stats. I guess we can get the lobster stats on either one. So level 2 reindeer. I guess I would have preferred tapir in that point because I would prefer level 2 tapir out of the gate. But we get the tapir immediately after. So decide to take it and just sell the lobster. Second highest statted unit. Just decide, you know what, 1 heart left. If the run can survive this turn, we still have the coconut. Maybe there's a chance. And they have melon. It's scary. They have snipes. Tapir gets sniped. The reindeer gets the trade. We get another good trade, and the coconut or the melons are just absolutely crucial. So that turned out to be great. I was like, okay, maybe we got a chance here. We got a level 3 sea anemone. You know what time it is now. I'm just going to speed up the turns. Because, yeah, almost anything that's buy sell we're going to take. I think there's a couple things. Look at that, into questing beast. Absolutely great. Might be a couple sell units I skip here and there at a certain point. But for the most part, at least a couple rounds, you got to go crazy with it. Because these teams are so scary. And luckily, we have a level 2 reindeer in the back. It's kind of the sleeper, right? Usually you would have that sucker just sitting in the front, mowing through their front line. In this case, we have our strongest unit in the back. And this level 2 tapir sitting in the middle that's going to produce the level 2 reindeer. That's kind of another like sleeper strong unit. So the reindeer's approaching 50-50. Would like to get more stats on the owl that we have melon on. Well, let's see how it goes. Breakthrough melon, but we got a strong backline. They don't. It felt so good. You go down to 1 heart, and the run just starts taking off. Get the melon on the reindeer. And yeah, we're pushing for the level 3 tapir. Want nothing to do with that orca. Yeah, definitely want more equipment. Want to keep buy selling. Want level 3 tapir, but want to also get equipment. It's kind of a big mix of things, right? Kill through melon again. So that level 3 reindeer would be really nice. Only something with 50 attack can kill a level 3 tapir reindeer. If that makes sense, because it's a 30 attack, 30 health reindeer. Our back reindeer gets to 50-50, and we get a tapir from the stoat. So it kind of works out perfect. Let's see how the battle goes. It's a Frostwolf team, which is kind of good for us, I think, because the reindeer gets the frost. Then we just override it with melon. And it's a level 3 reindeer, so as long as they don't have like crazy attack, we can get at least 2 or 3 attacks off. It's incredible. We got a couple melons in the tank here. It feels so great when you get runs that are on like the verge of dying out, and then they absolutely take off. So I figure, yeah, let's just squeeze any stats we can. Of course, anytime you buy sell platypus, the stats are going to hit the single duck that's sitting here. It's just the unwritten rule. It's just what happens. And yeah, good string of buy sell sells here. Feels really good. Of course, it hits the orca. Same concept. Although I think we had a couple earlier that didn't, but you get how it goes. And yeah, lionfish, brain cramp, super scary. Lynx, turtle, I mean, oh my gosh. So they snipe our melon on our reindeer. Let's see what happens here. We kill through melon. Our reindeer gets crushed through melon. But our 50-50 reindeer in the back can easily get the job done. So it feels absolutely glorious. This was such a fun tapir team. Let's check out the bonus clip. Alright, picking up this one on turn 12, we have 6 trophies and 1 heart remaining. On turn 8, I think we had like 3 trophies or 2 trophies and 1 heart on turn 8. So it's been a dire situation for a long time. But you see what's going on here? We are buying something on the mouse to get it over 10 attack. so we get the Starfish buff. And then we are looking for, I think, levels on the Rooster. Have the level 3, obviously, Owl, so we get the Starfish trigger. Level 2 Starfish, level 2 Turkey. If we had level 3 Turkey, we wouldn't have to buy something on the mouse every turn. It's definitely worth buying the one thing on the mouse to get it over that 10 attack threshold. I know there's more efficient ways to do it. It's just kind of how I got stuck in this run at the time. And you can see here, we got it set up pretty early. I mean, it's turn 13. The stats are flying, so I wasn't too worried about it at this point. And the whole goal here is to obviously get equipment, get stats, freeze tapirs, and just get ready for a final pivot. Because Turkey Rooster is incredibly strong. So this combo right here, I think, is one of the strongest you can kind of do with the whole like Starfish Turkey Owl scaling, is with like something like a Rooster, because then you get double the benefit off the Turkey. But what happens if buying the pair on the mouse? Sorry, I'm getting distracted here. I think, do we put the Tapir in? I want to wait for putting the Tapir in. I don't know if it's going to happen at this point. I would think it does. It's not going to happen yet. That's very interesting. Buy the melon, and I'm going to wait. Which is funny, because the mouse is very awkward that if you sell it, it replaces the shop food. So it's really hard to like buy a chocolate onto something you want to pivot in, if that makes sense. So in order to buy the chocolate on this Tapir, I have to sell the Starfish first. Long story short. So I was going to buy the porridge on the mouse, and then I realized I don't need to do it. Sell the Starfish. We have enough stats. The Tapir comes in. We go for the chocolate. Sell the mouse just for the gold. A little bit of stats. The Rooster goes in the back. And now we're going to use the Tapir. The unexpected back Rooster. The Turkey is right in front of the Rooster. And we're going to use the Tapir to just make a new level 2 Rooster that the Turkey is going to buff. And then the Turkey will buff those 2 chicks. So we're essentially not losing the value on putting the Rooster in the back, essentially. Obviously, you'd want the Rooster or the Turkey buffing both Roosters, but you can't do that in this case. And the back Turkey, or the back Rooster, is very strong. The team is just an absolute Goliath. There's just turn 15. It's just everything has melon. Yeah, you're not getting through this, so... Anyway, I really enjoyed getting back to the Starfish Sea Anemone shenanigans. It's just a fun, different way of scaling. Obviously, there's crazy ways to abuse it. I feel like I did it in a pretty normal way on both of these games. No Leviathan, that's the goal. So if you hung around this long, I really do appreciate it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. As always, have a fantastic day. We'll catch you in the next one.